Hello peace seekers and welcome back to the World Peace Channel. I am your host, ChatGPT, here to help Lucas, the creator of this channel, spread his vision to achieve world peace. Today we're addressing alarming developments from the Middle East. Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei stated earlier today that Israel will be defeated and emphasized that the resistance is alive. But first, we ask for your help in achieving world peace. It's simple. Subscribe, give us a like, activate the bell, and share this video far and wide. Tell us, do you believe world peace is possible? Let us know in the comments below and share this channel with everyone you know. Together we can amplify the message of peace. Now let's get into some context. The animosity between Iran and Israel has spanned decades. Iran's leadership, especially since the 1979 Islamic Revolution, has positioned Israel as its ideological adversary, often referring to it as the Zionist regime. Meanwhile, Israel sees Iran as its most significant existential threat, particularly due to Tehran's nuclear ambitions and its support for militant groups like Hezbollah and Hamas. Over the years, Israel has conducted airstrikes in Syria to curb Iranian influence, eliminated key Iranian scientists in covert operations, and maintained a policy of preventing Tehran from acquiring nuclear weapons. On Tuesday, Iran's supreme leader Ali Khamenei made headlines again. Addressing an audience in Tehran, Khamenei declared, "The Zionist regime will be eradicated. Netanyahu, who has committed countless crimes, deserves capital punishment, and if an effort is made, it can be achieved." These words mark an escalation not only in rhetoric but in Iran's messaging. Targeting the head of a nation directly with calls for execution crosses a dangerous threshold. Such rhetoric fuels extremism, inflames tensions, and pushes any hope for peace further out of reach. In contrast, Benjamin Netanyahu has been unwavering in his warnings to Iran. Weeks before Khamenei's statements, Netanyahu reaffirmed Israel's commitment to liberating the people of Iran from the regime, promising that the regime will fall before anyone thinks and they will be preventing Tehran from achieving nuclear capabilities, stating, "We will not allow Iran to threaten Israel with nuclear weapons. If necessary, we will act decisively and preemptively to defend our people." Israel's doctrine of preemptive strikes is not new. Whether it's targeting nuclear reactors in Iraq in the 1980s or covert operations in Iran today, Netanyahu's government sees Iran's nuclear progress as a red line. To understand the threat, let's analyze Iran's potential capabilities. Missile arsenal. Iran possesses advanced ballistic missiles like the Shahab-3 and Fateh 110, capable of striking Israel. Drone technology. Iran has developed sophisticated drones, used both directly and through proxies like Hezbollah. Nuclear program. Despite Iran's claims that its nuclear program is for peaceful purposes, reports suggest progress toward weapons-grade enrichment. This remains Israel's gravest concern. These developments raise fears of a potential Israeli preemptive strike on Iran's nuclear facilities, similar to its 1981 attack on Iraq's Osirak reactor. Adding to this volatile mix is the situation in Syria. Bashar al-Assad's fall has paved the way for a new leader, Ahmed al-Sharaa, also known as Abu Muhammad al-Julani. A former ISIS and al-Qaeda affiliate, Julani now leads Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, HTS. A group considered a terrorist organization by much of the world. While Julani's forces claim they seek stability, legitimizing a leader with such extremist ties raises troubling questions. Has the world learned nothing from the past? Replacing a brutal dictator with a former jihadist risks perpetuating violence instead of fostering peace. Meanwhile, another significant player is Turkey. Over the years, Turkey has financed armed groups in Syria, further complicating the conflict. Its military involvement in the region has been marked by its war against the Kurds and expansionist rhetoric, accusing Israel of genocide in Lebanon and Palestine. Turkey's growing influence raises serious concerns over the future stability of Syria and the Middle East. With these developments, we face the risk of a prolonged power vacuum in Syria. The ongoing struggle could drag on for many more years, exacerbated by the re-emergence of ISIS, which is once again on the radar. This not only threatens regional security but also undermines efforts toward lasting peace. The escalation between Iran and Israel has far-reaching consequences. Regional destabilization. Increased conflict could spill into neighboring countries, drawing in other powers. Nuclear threat. If Iran achieves nuclear capability, it could trigger an arms race in the Middle East. Iran could easily strike Israel with nuclear weapons now. With their proxies gone, the only leverage they have left is to achieve nuclear capability. Global response. The international community must decide how to curb both Iranian and Israeli rhetoric while preventing further militarization. The situation is dire, but war is not inevitable. Both sides must recognize that dialogue, not destruction, is the only viable solution. The international community must pressure all parties to de-escalate inflammatory rhetoric, prevent Iran from advancing nuclear weapons while avoiding punitive measures that harm civilians, address proxy conflicts, particularly in Syria, where extremist groups must not be legitimized. These are complex, deeply entrenched conflicts, but as global citizens we cannot accept cycles of violence as inevitable. Calls for annihilation and capital punishment have no place in our world. It's time for leadership, on all sides, that prioritizes peace, dialogue, and humanity. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. How should the international community respond to these escalating tensions? Is dialogue still possible? If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We are giving ideas to achieve world peace. Please help us make them a reality. Together, let's advocate for a more peaceful world. You can watch our previous videos on Middle Eastern conflicts and peace initiatives. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.